I was born with congenital glaucoma. I lost my sight completely 12 years ago. And when I was born, I used to have like a lot of vision problems growing up when I was a kid. So my vision was very blurry. I was super skinny. As you guys see me now, I'm skinny still. But I was more skinny, and because of the glaucoma, my eyes were failing very bad. So I couldn't play sports as the other kids because of my vision problems. So because of that, I became a huge target for bullying, okay? So I suffered a lot from bullying when I was growing up, and I always wanted to learn how to defend myself because I was tired of the abuse, I was tired of the bullying, I wanted to kick the ass of my bullies, right? But I felt so uncomfortable trying to learn striking because of my vision problems. But one day, a new student came into the high school when I was 16, and this guy was a Jiu-Jitsu blue belt. He was like 16 years old as well, but he has been training for a long time. So he was like a black belt because he began training since he was a kid. So basically, he was asking to the principals of the school if they allow him to show some Jiu-Jitsu moves. So he brought some mats, and basically he started to teach, and he started to challenge the strong guys from the school to fight with him. So basically whenever I saw him doing Jiu-Jitsu and choking people and doing flying armbars and stuff like that, I was like, wow, this is the thing that I have to do. So he showed me some moves, he gave me all the information about Jiu-Jitsu, and I fell in love immediately of the sport. And I was like, I remember that day I got home and I was like, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I didn't want to forget the name. So I started to look for Jiu-Jitsu gyms near to my house, and I found one. And since that day, I never stopped training, you know. And it has been very hard, but God has been able to help me, you know. I always praise God because He's the one that gives me the strength and the energy to do this, you know, because especially in the beginning, even for people that are able to see, Jiu-Jitsu is super tough. You get smashed a lot, right? So I remember that I used to get smashed all the time, and I was like, I am suffering bullying in high school, and I am getting smashed by these guys in the gym, right? And in the majority of the cases, I had to roll with huge guys, way bigger than me. So that was a very, very crazy thing, but I had a lot of determination because I was really in love of the sport. So I just began training way harder, and I never gave up. Then, whenever I turned 19, I became totally blind. That was super tough because I was thinking that I was not going to be able to do Jiu-Jitsu anymore. So I got super depressed, but thanks to the support of my family and also to my Jiu-Jitsu instructors and also a cousin that he also trains Jiu-Jitsu, they helped me a lot to adapt my Jiu-Jitsu to my disability, right? So, and then I began training, you know, in a different way, but I was able to do it, so that allowed me to be more happy, and now I am here. I am always teaching, I am always training, I am always competing. Whenever I compete against sighted people in the IBJJF, and I am trying to do Jiu-Jitsu 100%. I also have a social project, a non-profit organization that is called Blind Warriors Jiu-Jitsu. If you guys could see, this is the gear that I am wearing. So basically, I teach Jiu-Jitsu to blind people for free. That's something that I always wanted to do whenever I became blind and whenever I started to receive so many blessings and many good things happening in my life. I wanted to do something for the blind community, right? So That's what I've been doing since 2019 in Florida, and I have some students that are blind and that they are blue belts. But basically, what I am trying to do is to be an example of inspiration and motivation for the people, right? I love Jiu-Jitsu, right? And I want to share this martial art to all the people as possible. This is amazing. This martial art is, for me, is the best martial art in the planet, okay? And I want to share it with everyone. I want to motivate everyone. I want to be an inspiration, and I want to tell the people that all is possible if you believe that you can do it.